This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good evening all of you. So we have done till purchasing view, right, in Material Master. Right now we are going to learn about this plant data storage view. This is another view. View is nothing but let me show you. You can see here in Material Master by transaction code MM01 to create the material, MM02 to edit, and MM03 to display the material. Okay, so transaction codes are very important. So here already we are doing plant data storage view, right? So these are the views. So base unit of measure, this is coming from basic data one view because already we have in basic data one, if you see here, this information is coming from basic data one. Okay, so no need of worry. So here in plant data storage view, we have this unit of measure and unit of issue is there and this unit storage bin in there. Okay? Temperature condition, how much condition temperature you want to keep. Like if you have some ice cream industry, okay, so the temperature 40 degree Fahrenheit, you can keep this, okay. If it is something related to dairy farm industry, right? They also use this. So here, unit of issue, like if I say CAR, that is nothing but carton, right? So if you want this in carton, then you can take CAR carton is there. Other other units are there, right? If you take this CAR, nothing but sorry, it's a box and carton is also there here. If you want in box, we can take in box. Okay. How you want to issue this, or else crate or case like this. Okay, so that is the use of this unit of measure. Okay, if you are saying EA each, the spend, so how you want to distribute, whether in carton or in box. If you say box, then in one box, how many pens you want to keep. That is the information of this. This is just for your information purpose. Okay. So coming to next part, storage bin. Specify which storage bin this material is placing in storage location, like warehouse. If warehouse management, there is a separate module. In SAP, we have more than 70 modules. On one, what we are learning, that is the SAP MM materials management. Okay, so we also have WM, that is warehouse management. Okay, so if WM model is not using this, then storage bin number is only for our information purpose only. So like if this basically this WM part, WM consultant will take care of the storage bin because they are very well aware of storage bin, storage type, and these are the terminologies used specifically by WM consultant. Okay, so anyhow, this because that is what here storage is nothing but warehouse. That is something related to WM. So we want to understand the terminologies like temperature condition and container requirement. Okay, what kind of container you want to keep in this container you need to keep the material, okay, whatever it is, like a pen. And hazardous material is nothing but very dangerous material, like if it is something related to chemical, okay, so you need to keep handle with care, right? So that is the use of this hazardous material number. Okay, so if any material number is there hazardous, then you can select this. Okay, this again depend upon the business requirement, what kind of material you are using in a company. Okay, and cycle counting physical and CC fixed cycle counting and label type, what kind of label. So this all information, this is very much taken care by WM consultant. But we are just seeing the overview, maximum storage period and minimum remaining shelf life. Like if this pen, the expiry date. Like when it is going to get expired. That is the use of this minimum remaining shelf life, like when it is going to expire. Okay, and total shelf life, what is the life of this pen or something. If it is a food industry, so how much is the life, okay, that you have been given here, okay. That is the use of this all storage one, okay. SLAD, shelf life expiry date, period indicator for SLED, shelf life expiry date, okay. This is the use of again storage one. And if you go to storage 2, then this is again taken care by WM consultant. Okay. So what we learn is in Material Master, we have some fields which is maintained by accounting people like a FIFO consultant, and some fields, some views are maintained by WM consultant, warehouse management, and some fields are maintained and configured by MM consultant. Okay, so it doesn't mean that Material Master is purely related to MM part. No, it's not like that. It is related to WM also. Even in a WM consultant, they take care of these activities. They take care of this configuration activities, like if they need something like a temperature condition as per their business requirement. They need something different, like let's say 45-degree Fahrenheit. They will configure, they will implement it, and then that will come into picture here. But again, I'm saying this is not taken care by MM consultant. This is purely taken care by internal part. Whatever we're seeing here, this is given by standard SAP in demo version, but in real time you need to configure it, okay, using SPRO transaction code. So now coming to the second part also, storage 2. This is again taken care by WM consultant. Okay, so this is not our area, so that's why this is a kind of optional field. If you give here, if you don't give also, that's not an issue. Okay, and then coming to accounting one view, this is taken care by the configuration part is taken care by FIFO consultant. Okay, financial controlling. So now here, we need to change 1 month, because now every year, every month we need to change. This month we need to bring the current month, because this current month as of now is 2nd August, and then this is the opening period, okay, called as opening period. So closing period is 31st, again 31st August, that is the closing period. So every month you need to open the period, okay. So as of now, this is the period is something related to last month. So we need to bring this current period 08 by using which transaction code, Rajesh? Right? Already I've shown you. Any idea? Prakash, he don't know because he is a new joinee, and so the other guy, Arif, he also don't know. He joined the today's class, so that is his first class, so that's not an issue. So Prakash, sorry, Rajesh, already I told you, right, how to bring the current period. Any idea what is the transaction code we used earlier? Yeah, Rajesh. Hello, I'm not hearing from you. Are you there? Yeah, Rajesh. I think you are in mute. Can you unmute yourself and answer my question? That is gone somewhere. So here, this is every month we need to do this. Like not we. In real time, this is taken care by FICO consultant, because this FI part comes in accounting. Okay, accounting part, wherever accounting one and accounting two is there, this is taken care by purely FICO consultants. Okay, so what they do usually to bring the current period, they use the transaction code. Let me go to a new session. So this is a transaction code what we use, that is nothing but MMPV. Okay, they go here. Okay, close period for material master record. You give the company code. So here, what company code we are using? Is it related to New York, or related to Germany, or related to UK, right? So this is New York, right? 3000 stand for New York. So here we need to change for the opening period for company. Let's say here 3000. Okay, and, and here give the opening date always. Remember, don't give the closing date. Okay, so here we cannot give 31st of August. Okay, but you need to give the opening date, that is nothing but 01 dot, okay, 08 August dot 2022. Click enter and execute. Okay. So as of now, we are doing this because we are not depending on FICO consultant, right? So in demo version, we need to do this, but remember one thing: this is taken care by FICO guy in real time. Okay. So here, see, you'll get this kind of message: closing period for material master record, mode check and close period. Client is 800, which is nothing but a demo version. Okay. And date entered is something like 01. Okay. 08 2022. Company code 3000 converted. Period closing complete log issue. So this is 101% correct. Sometime you'll get incorrect period. Okay. In that case, you need to understand that you have done something mistake. So again, you need to give the proper date and try to execute it. Okay. So now this I have done my job. Now to see this 07 still, what I need to do, I need to go back. Okay, go back and completely go out from this material master, and then again I need to enter this by using MM02 transition. Okay, edit material 1574. Okay, this is the material number, and then I'm giving here plant 3000. Okay, that is nothing but the New York plant equals 01. Okay, now I'll see whether we got a 08, that is August or not. So here it is 08. Okay, so this is the opening period. Okay, so every month opening period, and whatever transactions and whatever purchase orders and goods received and invoices with myro transaction code you prepare, you create, that is stored in the database, and again till closing period. And again next month is September, again again the FICO consultant in real time, they will go in MMPV transaction code and they will change the dates. Then again 1 month transactions will come into picture. Otherwise, the system cannot allow you to create the further goods receipt or and further invoices. Okay, if the period is not changed. Okay, understood? Any doubt, Jyoti? Yeah, Arif, any doubt? Yeah, tell me, speak here. Don't keep mute yourself.
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how. So here accounting one view, this valuation category, this I'll show you in pricing procedure, separate topic is there. Then I'll show you how to configure this valuation category and what is the importance of this valuation category. I'll show you later on, okay? And here the valuation class is 3000, which is nothing but the raw material. This is given by SAP standard in a demo version. But this valuation class is configured by MM Consultant. And again, this valuation class, whatever we configured, we need to give this to Pico so that they will assign it to a separate GL account. That is nothing but general ledger account. Okay. Okay. That is the use of this valuation class. And here we have price unit. One price, that is whatever we have given. This is EA each. Okay. So one. Here, this price control we have two. One is a standard, another is variable. So we should know this. Standard means this is fixed always. So one pen, let's say 10 rupees. So that 10 rupees is a fixed price. Okay. But if you take this moving average, then that is a fluctuate price. Then maybe the pen will be further become 12 rupees or 15 rupees like that. So depend upon the market. Let's say for petrol price is always a variable price, right? It is not a standard price. Okay. So it depends again the material what you use. Okay, let's say I'm taking this standard price. Okay, I'll just give this standard price 10 rupees per pen. Okay, like the cello technotic. Yeah, so here the standard price is gray mode because already we have edited this. We are editing this material, and once the material is created and based on this material 1574, this is the material number. if any PO is generated and if any GR is passed based upon this PO and any goods received has done by MyGo transaction and invoice also made, then you cannot able to edit the standard price. So there's a interview question how you will change the price of the material. Okay, so most of the students they think MM02 is the way to change make the changes in material, but that is not the proper answer. Okay, so here see change material, right? So it doesn't mean that you can able to change everything, right? See here whatever is gray mode you cannot change. See here you cannot change, right? If you keep the cursor here it will not allow you to change. Okay, but if this is white mode, okay, you can change here anything. Okay, it will allow you. But anything is gray, that means you cannot able to edit this material. Okay, this is the standard price. Okay, so you cannot change the price of the material by using the transaction code MM02. There is a separate transaction code. So what is that? Anyone, any idea? So as of now, the standard price is in gray mode and nothing it is, zero. So how to change the price of a material? By MR21. This is the transaction code MR21. The whole concept criteria, in SAP run with the transaction codes, T codes in shortcut you can say. So if you forget, also you can Google it. You will be getting the answer. The transaction code to change the price of a material in the system in Google it will show MR21. That is why this is user friendly software. SAP is used around the world. Okay, so if you forget any transaction code you can able to Google it. Okay, like how to edit the material list of material, and as I told you earlier MM60 MM60 is the list of material. If you forget, just type list of material in SAP. So this the you will be getting the answer. MM60 is the transaction code. Okay, so here just give the posting date, that is the obviously the system will give the current date. Okay, and you need to give the plant here, that is nothing but the New York plant 3000. Click enter. So it does not exist in company. Oh, this is 2000. We need to change the company also, right? 2000 is UK, so this is 3000. And now you need to give the material number. What is that? So this is the material number 1574, right? This is what we are going to change here. Okay, the price. So 1574. Okay, so let me come out from this material master. 1574. Now I'm entering here. So how many sections we can open at a time? Yeah, Jyoti, how many sessions in SAP we can open at a time? Yeah, speak it up.
Six, six,
Six. Yeah, correct, perfect. So six sections we can open at a time. So here, this is one section. This is another. This is one section. This is two section. Maximum six. Okay, SAP will allow. Now you give 1574 the material number. 1574. Okay, so here there is nothing. The price. Now I'm going to give the price. Let's say Cello Technotic pen is 10 rupees, right? Click enter. Okay. Now I'm trying to save this. Now I will check with MM02, which is nothing but edit material 1574. Click enter, or display material, that is also possible. You can take this 3000 and here storage location is 001. Now let me go to accounting one view. So here in accounting one view, we can see the standard price as 10, right? So they may ask in interview, most of the students, especially in Wipro, if you are MM consultant, then obviously, no doubt they will ask this question if they ask something related to material master topic. How to change the price of the material? So most of the students, what they answer is MM02. The MM02 is 100% wrong answer. That's why I'm saying MM02 is itself is showing like change material, but you cannot change the material for all the fields. Okay, this is one field. Okay, you can able to change this, right? But this year current period also you cannot change using MM02, right? There is a separate transition code. Just now we have done. What is that? MMPV, right? MMPV is a transaction code where you can able to uh, change the price of the metal, right? Similarly, standard price also, this is in gray mode, so the system will not allow you to change. So how we change here with MR21 transaction code, okay? So here see, just now I went to MR21 and we have changed this, right? So these things, we need to understand. And moving price, like if you are selecting here moving price, let's say here I'm selecting here V, which is nothing but a moving price. In this case, we need to give the moving price here, but not here. This is the standard price. If you select here S, then you need to enter the price here. If you are selecting V, then you need to enter the price, the moving price manually here. Okay, so let's say here I'm giving you 12 rupees. So here see, this price is changed. Prices have been recalculated like this because this is V variable price. So this became gray and this became white mode. Okay, like this. So here we need to understand one formula that is very important here in Material Master. Let me show you. So this, like already this is like taken care by WM consultant, but to understand more, I already have mentioned in my notes, but it doesn't mean that we have configured. Instead, we have also written here how to customize the maximum storage period. Okay, but this is again OMCF. Transaction code is taken care by WM consultant. This is none of our job. Okay, yeah, storage 2 is also taken care by WM consultant. So that is why I have not went in detail because this is not our area. So whatever area related to MM that I'm teaching you. Okay. So here see price control indicator we have standard and moving. Okay. Moving price is used for external purchase material because we do not have control on external vendor price and material price may vary from vendor to vendor from time to time. That's why we can take average price as material price. So we need to understand this formula. Variable price, total stock value divided by total stock. Okay. For example, first PO we have created and I've taken some material, okay, with 100 per piece and the price I have given in PO 100 and the GR also I passed with MIGO transaction code, okay, and the stock value will be like this. That means, I got a variable price total stock that is 100 into 100, 10,000 divided by total stock value 10,000 divided by total stock 100. So again, obviously the variable price will be 100. So this you will understand once you do this example. Okay, so I'll show you how to do this example. Let's say this is I'm trying to create a new material, not this one. Let me go back with the MM01. I'm trying to create a new material. Okay, so here 3000, here 0001 storage location, and let's say here I'll, I'll take something material, say steel kilogram. It is in group PRA Prakash. Here nothing as such. Here accounting I'll take here. Valuation plan which is mandatory, you need to select this. Otherwise, if you leave this blank, then the system will throw an error stating that please enter valuation class. It will not allow you to go. That's the reason you need to enter here valuation class, which is mandatory, okay, compulsory. Now, what I've written variable price. So we are checking the formula, okay. So variable price, total stock value divided by total stock. Okay. So here, what we can do is, let's say we take this variable price as 100 rupees. Okay. Let me take this standard and remove this, and I'll put this variable price. If I take this variable, then I need to give here 100 rupees, right? Now I'm saving this material. 1575 is the material number. Okay. 1575. Now I'm going to create the PO with 1575. What is the transaction code? ME21N, right? To create the PO, purchase order. Here you give the vendor, which is nothing but the supplier 3000, and here you give purchase order 3000. Here purchase due PRA. You can do anything. So cash, right? And here what is the material number? 1575, right? This is what we have created, material, steel, right? And here, as per the formula, see here, first PO, material X is nothing but material which we have created 1575, okay? So 100 piece. So here I'm taking quantity is nothing but piece. So here, let's say 100, okay? Price 100. So net price, I'm doing 100. So 100 into 100 will be how much? Arif? Yeah, Arif. 100 into 100 कितना है भाई? Don't know. You have done BCom, right? You should know this. 100 into 100 will be 10,000, right? Here, see here. 100 into 100 is 10,000. How this is coming into picture 10,000? It is calculated, right? 100 into 100 will be the 10,000 net price, okay? So here, see the formula. Total stock value is nothing but 10,000 divided by total stock. So total stock is how much? That is nothing but quantity. Stock is nothing but quantity. So 10,000 divided by 100 will be variable price will be showing as 100, right? Variable price is 100. So now I'm trying to save this PO. So we got the PO number. This is a 10-digit numeric number. Note down this PO number. What is the PO number? Let me show you. 4500017240. Okay. Anyone note down? The last one is 240. Okay. 240. Now in my notes, first example we are doing. We have created the first PO with any 21N transaction code and the material number 1575 we have given and the quantity 100. Okay, piece is nothing but whatever it is, piece it may be kilogram, it may be liter, whatever we maintain in the material master, that will come into picture here. Okay, the price is nothing but net price. Okay, we have given in the PO. So this is ME21N, this piece. Okay, from here to here, this is ME21N transaction code. Now GR, so we need to pass the GR for 100 piece. Okay, so here how to pass the GR, what is the transaction code? MIGO, right? MIGO. Now you give the PO number. So 450017. Okay, what is it? 240, right? The last one, am I right? Steel, right? 100. So I pass the GR with MIGO transaction code. So how much is the stock? See here. How to check quantity is nothing but the stock, right? Now I need to save this GR, check item, okay, and try to save this. Okay. So what I need to do, the next step. Now that means after passing GR, variable price is 100. So let us check the variable price in material master once this GR is saved. Okay, so we have created the GR 3000121. Now I'm coming back to material master, edit or display material master. That is also possible. MM03 is the display material master. So it will not allow you to make any changes, but it is all every fields are in gray mode. Okay, so 3000 and 0001. Now what I am observing in my first example, let me go to accounting one. I'm not bothered about the basic data one or two, but I'm bothered about accounting one view. So here my total stock is 100. Total value. So what is the formula? Variable price is equal to total stock value divided by total stock. So that is nothing but 10,000 divided by 100. So the moving price is 100. Okay. This is my first example. Any doubt? Anyone? So here, what it is showing, that means after passing GR, variable is 100, right? See here it is 100. The variable price, moving price, and is nothing but variable price. Okay, both are same. Don't get confused. So variable is nothing but moving price. Okay. So variable price is 100. Let's say we run second example, second PO. So I'm going to create another PO for the same material 1575. I'm not changing this material number. Okay, 1577. Now let me try to create second PO with 100 piece, means that is nothing but quantity, and I'm changing the price here 90. Okay, so let me try to create another PO. So how to create the purchase order? ME21N transaction code. Create purchase order. Okay, create purchase order. Here vendor 3000 I'm giving 3000 here. Purchase of ERA. I'm giving here material 1575. Okay, the same material. I'm not changing the material. Okay, and the PO quantity I'm taking here in my second example of PO. This is second PO, right? So here material X is nothing but 1575. So 100 piece means quantity, and I'm changing the price from 100 to 90. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm taking here 100 quantity, and the net price I'm changing from 100 to 90. For the same plant, that is nothing but 3000. Okay, and show a location 0001, and I'm trying to save this view, the second view. So in the background, what is happening? So here the formula total stock value. So it will calculate the first total stock value. What is the 10,000, right? 100 into 100, 10,000, and the second stock value. So 100 into 90, so 9,000. So 10,000 plus 9,000 is nothing but 19,000, and divided by total stock. So first PO is a 100 quantity, and second PO is 100 quantity. That means 200. So 19,000 divided by 200 is 95. Okay. Now we'll check. We'll save this PO. Okay. So PO is saved. This is the PO number 241, the last one. 4500017241. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to create the MyGo. That is nothing but goods receipt. It's a confirmation that we got this material from the supplier. Okay, so we are maintaining this data in SAP. Okay, GR goods receipt. So here you give the PO number, the last number you change 41, right? So here you see the quantity is 100. Okay, and item okay, and save this GR. So what is the formula? First, the system will calculate the first PO stock value plus second PO stock value, that is nothing but 10,000 plus 9,000 times 19,000 divided by total stock. So first PO stock is quantity is 100, and second PO quantity is also 100. So 19,000 divided by 200 is 95. So how to check the? You again go to Material Master MM02. Okay, so you give your number 1575. Okay, and give a plan 3000, and here 0001, and you check in accounting one, so the system is calculating 20,000 divided by 200 is 100. Yeah, this is correct. But why it is not calculating? Why it is not calculating the first material comparison? Let me check this. X here 100 to 100, and here second 100 into 90, right? So what happened to second PO? Is it 100 into 100 we have given? Let me check the second PO, like how to check the, how to edit the PO or how to get the display PO, ME 23N, right? So let me view the PO number. The last one is 41. This is what, right? Yeah, so here this is the error, what we have done. The net price, we have to change the net price 90, but it again has taken this 100. That's the reason the system picked this 10,000 again. So first PO 10,000, second PO 10,000, that is 20,000 divided by 200, that is nothing but 200. So that is what. So don't get confused. Anyhow, so here instead of taking this 90, we have taken in second PO 100. That's the reason the system is showing the price as instead of 95, it is showing something different where we can see in the material master. So let me show you what it is saying here, what it is displaying here. So here again I'm going to material master and I will go display material to the material number. Okay, and here plan to 3000 and here show location 2001 and again go to accounting one view. So here how it is calculating. So here see how this 20,000 appeared, because first PO was 10,000, right, value, and the second PO value is also 10,000 because 100 into 100 the system is calculated. So first PO and second PO divided by total stock, that is nothing but total stock 200. So then variable price is changed 100 rupees instead of 95. The system is showing you 100. Similarly, you do another example and see how the system will calculate this moving price 100. Okay, let's say for example, I'm trying to create another PO for the same material and we'll just see what will happen. So MM0, sorry, yeah, I'm creating another PO, ME21N. Okay, so here I'm giving this vendor number and purchase order. I can give anything, purchase group, and just do the same material number 1575. Okay, quantity I'm giving 100 and this net price, let's say I'm giving this 80 rupees. 100, so see here you need to change two times because why 80 is 100 is coming, because the last PO we have created with net price 80, so that will get by default. Again you need to change this. Now see here it is 100 into 80 is nothing but 8,000. You need to check like this. Okay, and now here plan 3000, hit enter, storage location 001. Now Arif, you tell me one thing. This is our third PO, right? Third purchase order. Now you tell me, after passing the goods receipt GR by MyGo transaction code, okay, what will be our moving average price? So this is 242. So I am trying to pass the GR with MyGo transaction code MIGO. Give this PO number 2, okay, and item, okay, save it. Yeah. Now we'll do the observation. Yeah, Arif, yeah, I'm asking you, I'm questioning you. First PO, total stock value, how much? 100 into 100, right? 10,000. You got my point? Yes or no? First PO, 100 into 100, 10,000. Second PO also 100 into 100, total stock value, 10,000. So 10,000 plus 10,000, total stock value 20,000. And third PO, how much? Yeah, Arif, third PO, total stock value, how much? Are you there? Prakash, Jyoti, Rajesh,
Yes, sir.
third PO, how much total stock value? Arey, yeah, tell me why you are delaying. Let me show you the third PO. Third PO number is what? Go here. Other purchase order 242, right? This is the third PO, right? Total stock value, how much was? 242, right? 100 into 100, 10,000. This is, I think, second PO. And third PO, 243. So that means the system has calculated again 100 into 100. That's so what about the first PO? What is the first PO number? Anyone? 40. Is it 40? 75, right? 100 into 100 is 10,000. First PO is also 10,000 and second PO is also 10,000, right? Yeah. But I think third PO 100 into 80, right? We have taken. It should be 8,000. But why it is showing 10,000 again? Let me go to the third PO. That is 42, right? So here, why it is showing 100 into 100? That is my question. Because already we have changed this from 100 to 80, right? So we have seen the net price was shown as 8,000, but why it is 10,000? Anyways, leave it. So here, the first PO 10,000, total purchase, total stock value. Second PO total stock value again 10,000. Third is also 10,000. So 10, 10, 10, 30,000, right? Divided by total stock is nothing but quantity. Divided by 300. So 30,000 divided by 300 will be how much? 300. 30,000
One
divided by 300. How much?
10,000.
30,000
1,000.
divided by. So here see
1,000, sir.
30,000. Yeah, divided by 300. Right.
300.
So
100,
here,
100,
here
100 रहेगा.
100, 100,
100, sir.
100
100.
रहेगा, 100 रहेगा. So here now I'm checking the material. Okay. So MM03. This is the material number. Let me check for material accounting one view. We need to check what it is displaying here. So I'm going to directly accounting one view. So this is showing as 100. 30,000 divided by 300 is 100. Understood? So this is what the consultant will know how this is changed. Whereas the end users, they don't have knowledge, they will ask you why boss, why this is showing as 100. So you need to answer them, because as a consultant, we are the consultant, right? We are called as once we get a job in SAP, field, we are not a end user. End user is something who is getting ready-made software and he's practicing, let's say, MS Office. MS Office is created by Microsoft, Bill Gates. And if someone is using MS Office, it doesn't mean that he became a programmer, right? But here we are consultants, so we should know the pros and cons. This is not a ready-made software. SAP, always remember, SAP is not a ready-made biryani where you can eat. This again depend upon the business requirement, how you are implementing the project. Okay, based upon that implementation, you are going to configure, you are going to implement the company data. We are doing the programming part that we are called as functional consultant. Okay, we are called as SAP MM functional consultant. That's why the salary is very high for the consultant, people. Whereas the end users, end user, SAP end users. Are those people who are just working on SAP, but they are not a programmer. They don't know how this current period, let's say for example, is going to get changed. MMPV transition code we have seen, right? We have done some part and we have changed this. Okay, no, they don't know how this is getting, into picture. Like plant, let's say plant. My plant is 1234. That's a Hyderabad plant. So they don't know how to configure Hyderabad plant, okay? Because they are end users. So whatever the end users see here, they feel happy. Array, this is New York, oh, push ho gaye, chalo bhai, New York ka plant hai. But they don't know how to create their own plant because they are end users. But as a functional consultant, we know how to create the plant. Okay, we are because we are doing the implementation part, which the end users they don't do. That is what the difference between end user, SAP end user, and SAP consultant. SAP end users are just like SAP computer, are just like a computer operator. Let's say MS Office, they are using ready-made, software. They are using Word and PowerPoint, Excel, and Access. They are using, and they're feeling happy that they have done something, programming part. But they are called as just computer operator. They are called as end users. Similarly, in SAP jobs also, there are two kind of jobs in SAP. One is SAP end user. So end users are those people who is working on SAP, but they are not the programmers. Okay, so once the programming is done, then we need to train the end users how to create the material because they are the layman. They don't know how to create the material. They have different transition codes, how to create the material and how to edit and how to display. We need to give them the knowledge that again comes into support. So in as a SAP functional consultant, we have to do two kind of job. One is implementation. Let's say we are implementing plant, 1234, which is the Hyderabad plant. Okay, then that is one part. And another part is you are giving the training to the end users. That again comes into support. So as a functional consultant, our job is to implement the project and our job is to train the end users. So how to, because they are the layman, they don't know SAP, we should train them when SAP has invented and who has created SAP. The basic, idea about SAP, like in 1972, SAP was introduced by five former IBM employees, right, of Germany. The company was there in Germany in 1972, and five former, they were the former IBM employees. Okay, they born and brought up in Germany. So SAP basically is a Germany software, and they have invented SAP. And now SAP has taken 70% of the market around the world. Okay, so in US, in oil and gas company, if you take Gulf country, oil and gas, Saudi Arabia and Dubai, Gulf, Qatar, everything, US, Canada, all companies, big big gunshots, company like Harley Davidson and oil and gas company, they are using SAP because it's a user friendly and you can do businesses by purchasing one software from Germany. You can do multiple businesses with multiple countries at a time. That is the specialty, and you can save the data. It's very secure data. Right now, cloud-based data is there. That is nothing but S4 HANA, which is a new technology what the SAP has invented. So it's very secure. The huge data you can save it in cloud. So that's the people. That is what That is why people, though SAP software is very costly, but why people are going to SAP because it's very user friendly and the huge data you can able to save it, you can able to retrieve the data will never get corrupted, okay. And it is user friendly and it has a strong integration with other modules, okay. That is why the people are considering SAP nowadays, okay. So you can see, and they are challenging, like they are going to take the other 20% market in within 3 to 4 years. So in this case, at that moment, the SAP will be taken care of 90%. So around the world, if they take 90%, even in India, like our Indian railways, they are using SAP software, and our electricity board in Hyderabad, Telangana, TSSPL, Telangana State Corporation Power. So they are using this SAP software. You see, and Reliance Industry, they are using SAP, okay, and Tata, they are using SAP software, and even Wipro, they are using SAP, and they are doing SAP consulting business. Wipro actually, when they started the company, it was just a computer and computer company. Now they become a diversified company. When the company goes for diversification, when they have a good money, right? When they have a lot of money, then they think about doing different business, right? So now SAP Wipro has opened another gates, Wipro Technologies, where a lot of vacancies are there, and for around the world, they have started this Wipro business, and they have a consulting business, Wipro Technologies, where all programmers, they need a SAP consultant with different modules, not only SAP but Java, then it's C, Oracle. It's like an ocean, IT. If you talk about IT is like an ocean, like there are so many fields, so many things, are there in IT. So you need to select any one area and then you have to keep move on. Okay. So now Wipro is also doing a good business, as in Premji. So he is doing a good business, and Wipro Technologies consulting companies are around the world, and they have big giant clients, like let me tell you some of the clients, Marelli and ABB they have, and they have Philips Netherlands project, which is taken care by Wipro. So there are so many projects, they have. So they need a good consultant, like they hire the freshers also by paying the starting salary with 4.5 lakh, per annum. And then once you become old, like if you have 5 to 6 years of experience in SAP, then your salary will be something like 10 lakh, 10 lakh, 11 lakh. And if you have 15 years of experience in SAP, then you can earn 2.5 to 3 lakh per month. I'm not talking about per year, okay? तो जैसा बोलते हैं ना, चावल जितना पुराना है उतना महंगा रहता है. So the more you become experienced in SAP, the more is the salary. Okay, yeah. So this is what. So here, how you got this 100? The end users, the layman, they don't know. So as a consultant, we should train them. अगर कोई आपको पूछा end user कि भाई आप ये moving price 100 कैसा आ गया भाई, अभी तक तो 200 था, तो वो उसका जवाब दे, वो बेचारा तो पैदल है, उसको नहीं मालूम, राइट? लेकिन SAP कंसल्टेंट को मालूम होना चाहिए, फंक्शनल कंसल्टेंट, तो वो बोलेगा भाई ये मेरे को ये टोटल स्टॉक ये 10,000 वाला था, 30,000 कैसा हो गया, राइट? आपको अलग अलग सवाल करेगा एंड यूजर्स, तो आपको उसका जवाब देना चाहिए. यू शुड नो दिस, राइट? How this is changed and how this total stock, why earlier it was 100 but now why it is showing 300, because with the same material number we have created three different POs. So the system has calculated the three total stock value and the total quantity. This simple, let's make it simple. 30,000 divided by 300, which is nothing but full price. This is what the formula. So always remember the formula of variable cost, total stock value divided by total stock. First PO, second PO, third PO, अब जे जितने PO जे बने हैं तो उसके value change होते रहता है. Okay. So for in-house product, like for semi-finished or finished product, standard price usually the company will prefer standard price. They won't take moving average price. Advantage of standard price is that if material purchased or sold with other than standard price, system will post a profit and loss to separate the GL account. Okay, this is one of the advantage of using standard price. So this I'll show you tomorrow. why, what is the importance of this standard price, and we'll do with an examples. Though I've not given some examples here, but I'll show you tomorrow, profit and loss will be appearing. Let's say, for example, profit and loss means, let's make it simple. Let's say, for example, in material master, you have maintained standard price as 100, but the vendor is saying, भाई 100 रुपये में नहीं होगा, 100 రూపాయలు అంత చాలా చాలా ఉంది అబ్బా, ఇప్పుడు మార్కెట్ అంతా చేంజ్ అయింది, నాకు ఈ 100 రూపాయలు కుదరదు, 90 రూపీస్లో కావాలంటే ఏమైతుంది, లాస్ అవుతుంది, రైట్? So what I'm saying is, you have maintained 100 rupees standard price in material master, but at the time of creating the purchase order, the vendor, which is nothing but the supplier is saying, boss, 100 rupees is not possible because the today's market, the price is something different, 110. So I cannot provide you in 90 rupees, let's say. Okay. So, but in this case, what is happening to us and for him is nothing but the supplier. Supplier is getting profit, right? But for us, it is a loss because already we have mentioned standard price as 100, but the vendor has supplied you in 110 rupees. Then how much is the loss? 10 rupees, right? Is the loss. So 10 into quantity. That is the loss. So that we are going to see tomorrow. Okay. That we'll see tomorrow. How standard cost loss, how separate profit account triggered and separate loss account is triggered. That I'll show you tomorrow. Okay. Okay then. So I'm closing the class. Any doubt, anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, so you people have to practice here. This is a practical subject, so though theory is also important, but again I'm saying this is a practical problem. And Arif, you go to Rajesh, Raju. Okay, sorry, Ravi. Yeah, Raju, and get it installed as soon as possible and try to practice. Okay, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Good night, sir.
Okay, sure. Good night.